to my channel, Tomcat Stitchery. I'm Whitney, and Merry Christmas Eve to you all. I can't believe, actually, I'm filming this ahead of time, so even just saying that is giving me a little bit of anxiety, but I'm sure by the time you're watching this, I've got everything finished, everything wrapped, and we're just enjoying family time, and we always go to our, we call them our Indiana family. Some good friends of ours have us over for Christmas Eve, so hopefully when you're watching this, we are having a wonderful time with our friends and enjoying just time with just our little family of four and enjoying our Christmas season. So, Merry Christmas Eve, everyone. Okay, today I wanted to share with you my gifts that I've gotten made. So when I did my December plans at the beginning of the month, I was thinking, I was like, oh my gosh, how am I gonna get all this done? When am I gonna sleep? But guys, I have got everything. I'm working on the McCall's 8011 right now, sew along. Actually, you've already seen the first installment of that as you're watching this video, but I'm working on that right now. And the only thing I've not finished is the Simplicity 8982, but I'm making some good headway, and that's a knit dress and pants. So I think I might get that done. We'll see. That will definitely be the one that'll get pushed till after the holiday season, if anything does. So, I mean, everything else is done, except for I'm just working on the sew along. It depends on how long filming and editing and everything the sew along takes, and then other Christmas stuff. So I wanted to share with you what I finished for Christmas gifts, because everyone who is receiving these, I mean, they're all kids. So, and my mom's already received her gift. So yeah, everyone's already seen, or no one watches this that is receiving these, and then my mom already has her gift. So anyway, let's get started. But actually, before we get started, I need your all's opinion. Okay, I've talked before about how I feel like my colors have changed since I've gone back to my natural hair color, since I've gone back to brunette from when I used to be blonde. Now, I was blonde for a long time, like pretty much my whole life. Not my whole life. I was never really like a really blonde kid. I always had like blonde highlights like naturally when I was a little kid. And then obviously as I got older, it got darker, but I dyed it, you know, put highlights and stuff in it through high school, college. I did go back to my normal hair color when my kids were little, just because I didn't have time to go get my hair dyed. It was not a good look because I let the style go too. And so then I went blonde again. Anyway, been blonde a long, long time. So I feel like my colors have changed, and I always loved gray on me. But I don't think I like it on me anymore. What do you guys think? I love this dress. This is my Cocoa dress that's made in this lovely double-sided, it's like the opposite on the other side. The pockets are that. My Cocoa dress that I love. I need to make more of these. But I don't think gray is a good neutral on me anymore. I think I still like navy, but I think I prefer more the chocolate browns and maybe even some camels now. I don't know, what do you guys think? I need to have my colors redone. That's what I'm gonna do with some of my Christmas money, I think, is do the color analysis with Christy Russell. It's like $175, which is an investment, but I think it might be worth it, because I've also been doing a lot of planning for next year, and next Tuesday I have a whole end of year review 2020 plans video that's going up that could be rather lengthy, but I've been doing a lot of thinking on the channel and plans, and it's all very, very exciting, and I'm getting really excited about things, but it's delving more into, you know, my colors and that kind of stuff. Anyway, I don't know that I like gray on me, which this could be a good thing, you know, like here's a dress that I love, but if the color isn't suiting me, making me feel like my best self, then maybe it's time for it to move on. Anyway, that's a whole side note. I totally just went off topic. Okay, let's dig into the gifts. All right, I'm gonna start off with this one. This is probably the biggest thing that I have made, and I'm not gonna talk a ton about this because I'm gonna do actually a whole separate video on this coat. But I made my daughter the Kelly Anorak out of this lovely soft shell fabric. So the soft shell is water resistant on one side, and then it's fleece on the other. It does not ravel, but I wanted to do a whole video on this because I wanted to talk, I mean, there's just a lot to talk about, you know, how to sew with soft shell. I did some research before I started. This is my first time sewing with soft shell. It's not unlike some other things I've sewn with, but I wanted to talk about that. I've underlined the sleeves to make it easier to slide on and off. a nice big zipper. I mean, this is gonna be like a raincoat for her, I think, for the springtime. This color matches her eyes. She's got green eyes. This is like a dusty mint color. But I am definitely gonna go into more detail on this coat. Again, talking about sewing with that fabric and some of the things that I did differently from the pattern in order to, you know, make it work for this fabric, because I did do some things differently. But yes, it is the unlined version of the Kelly. I've used these wonderful spring snaps and an antique brass there, which is actually, I did not buy the kit this time. I had bought it in the past, the Kelly hardware kit. I didn't buy it this time though, because I didn't put the drawstring in the waist, because she doesn't like things cinching her in on the waist. And I did do the waterproof pocket. There is a separate, the regular coat, you kind of go into the pocket here, and this is just decorative. Oh wait, there we go. And this is just decorative, but I did the actual workable flap, and there's a extra pattern pieces for free on their website, and a little tutorial on how to do that. It's very similar to the way the regular pocket works, but I did do the functioning flap pocket on this. No waist seam, obviously put the hood on there. Yeah, but I will talk more in depth about this coat probably at the beginning of the year. I'll have a full thing with her wearing it and all that kind of stuff, because she's not received this yet. So that is product, or present number 1. It's got a nice big long zipper. I'm very pleased with this. Yeah. And I went into this coat pattern right after I finished the reversible coat, which probably wasn't the best idea, because those were both very much holding your breath type things, because I'd never sewn with this fabric before, and so there was a lot of breath holding to see like what's gonna work. Am I gonna have to unpick anything? This does not really enjoy being unpicked. Anyway, it was, yeah, a lot of high intense moments. But that is gift 1 that I have all nice and made up. Okay, gift number 2. Oh my gosh, guys, these turned out so cute. I cannot wait to give this to them. I made, and these are both affiliate patterns because they're Love Notions patterns, but I made flippy shirts for my niece and nephew out of these panels from Minerva. And the Minerva, I'll leave a link to the fabric down below as well, and that's also affiliate. But oh my gosh, is this not, it's just such a cute fabric. It's got the little mermaid sequins that flip. I call them flippy shirts because that's what they call them. This is the Wrigley Raglan in a size 5 for my niece. It's got this cute little scooped hem. I mean, it comes, it's like a baseball shirt, so it does come with a cute little like deep, like a V cutout that I obviously didn't put in. I just did the regular crew neck. And I did the full length sleeves on here for her. She is 4 but wears a size 5T. So that is all set for her. Obviously I use contrast fabric on the sleeves and the neckband, and this is actually scraps from my mom's wrap dress that I'll show you here at the end. I don't have the dress with me, but I can show you twirling pictures of her in it. So yes, that is the first one for my niece, and then I made a second one for her older brother. So he is my second nephew. The oldest one has no interest in me making him anything. But this is the Moto Max shirt, and I think this is so great. So it's just a long sleeve t-shirt, but it has these cute like, shoulder yoke kind of that I did with the same color fabric. And of course I did the neckband in the navy, and it's got the flippy dinosaur. He's obsessed. They both my niece and my second nephew are obsessed with the flippy dinosaur. He's 6, she's 4. They are partners in crime. But this is navy and white, and so this is navy and navy. And that Moto Max set comes, I mean, it's got like pants and a couple of different variations of shirts. Again, what I love about Love Notions patterns, they come with a whole lot of variations. But I cannot wait to give these to them. They're gonna lose their mind. They're getting toys too. They're not just getting clothes from their aunt. They're each getting a little toy. But I'm very excited about those. And again, are these panels just not the cutest? I'll leave links to the fabric and to the patterns down below, and they are all affiliate, but the fabric and the shirt, the pattern. I will leave a link to the coat, which is not affiliate, and also the fabric, which is affiliate, down below as well for what I used. But there you have it. They just turned out so cute. I cannot wait for them to open these. All right, and then staying on my Love Notions trend, so I have affiliate link for the pullover, not for any of the fabric and not for the pants of this. I made my kids jogger sets. Now, this is the, Love Notions has 3 patterns that are all kind of man, woman, child that all kind of go together. It's the North Star for men, the Constellation pullover and hoodie for women, and then the Navigator for kids. But I used the Constellation hoodie, and I, of course, or pullover and hoodie. I obviously did the pullover. This one's for my daughter. It's got a wonderful half zip. I just used these molded plastic zippers in a fun contrasting color. The instructions are fantastic. I used, if you guys recognize, this is some fabric from my S8982, that kimono style top, and I made the shirt. And I used that scrap for the inside, and then I used some purple fold over elastic for the binding on the inside of that, just for fun. But yeah, it's got the zipper, it's got a big kangaroo pocket. This is French Terry from Blackbird Fabrics. She no longer has any in stock, but this was when she was carrying the French Terry, which with the matching ribbing. And so this was, I can't remember the color of it, but obviously it's like a pine green. It has the matching ribbing, so I used the ribbing on the cuffs and also on the kangaroo pocket there. I mean, it just, this fabric, I mean, it's an organic French Terry. It just feels like heaven. Both my kids are pretty tactile. I mean, yeah, they're totally gonna have these on Christmas Day. I can pretty much guarantee it. Oh, and the bottom. I used the matching ribbing for the bottom of this sweatshirt as well. And then to go with it, I made them each a pair of Hudson pants. Again, the Hudson pants, I've talked about these so much on the channel, they have a men's pattern, a women's pattern, and a kid's pattern. I used the women's pattern for her, men's pattern for him, but I used the ribbing on the pocket detail and also the cuffs at the bottom. I did not have enough ribbing to do the waistband of the pants, so I just used the same fabric. I had just enough. 2 meters of this French Terry and then a ½ meter of the ribbing was just enough to get the pants and the pullover. I could not get a hoodie out of it, but the pullover I could. So 2 meters was just enough to get it out of a women's extra small and then the smallest size for the men as well. But anyway, I mean, they're gonna love these. They're just gonna, yeah, live in these. So yes, so that is her set. And then again for him, I used the men counterpart for him. I did a light blue zipper on his. So as you can see, they're very similar. Matching ribbing. I did the ribbing on the kangaroo pocket for him as well. It's kind of wrinkly from being all wadded up down here. And then for the fabric, I just used the navy. This is actually also remnants of my mom's dress. That's gone a long way. Some scraps that I used for the inside of his, because he's just less likely to want anything that's contrasting. But yeah. And I did make some shortening alterations for both of them. Because my son is just right on the cusp of like boys and men's, so I shortened things just a little bit on the men's for him, but I think this will be perfect and get him some room to grow. And then again, he loves his Hudson pants that I made him out of the Doodles fabric, so I know he's going to love these in this super soft fabric. And I used the ribbing on the pockets again and on the cuffs, and then same fabric on the waistband. So those are all, oops, hitting lights. Those are all set and ready to go. And again, I think they are going to flip and just, I mean, again, I bet they have these on Christmas Day. So those were my jogger sets that I made for the kids. And again, I'm so excited for them to open that because they're so soft. And I think that those are probably both pieces separately and together will probably get a lot of wear. So very pleased with that. Now, for my final gift that I made my mother the Seamwork Erica. I'll pop a picture of the pattern here. I have one, and you guys have seen it. It's the navy blue that has the tigers on it, and my mom tried mine on and loved it. She needed a little smaller in the top than what mine is, and she wanted it shorter in length. So mine is more of a midi length, and she wanted hers to hit just right at the knee. So we made that adjustment for her, and she loved the sleeve length on mine and wanted it in navy. So we went with this navy modal from Blackbird Fabrics. I don't think she has it anymore. She goes through stock like crazy. I tell you, if you see something on Blackbird you like, you need to buy it because it goes so quickly. But they've also, I noticed, just purchased and are renting out a larger warehouse. So I'm very excited. There's going to be a lot more fabric. Their stuff is just fantastic. If you've never shopped from them, they're Canadian, but you can get free shipping US if you spend at least, I think it's 150 Canadian dollars, which the Canadian dollar is like $1.33 to our dollar. So it's less in US dollars. It's not 150 in US, it's 150 in Canadian. I think that's right. But that's a new thing that they've started, and the shipping is fairly quick, even coming from Canada. So if you've never shopped from them, I highly recommend it, and don't let the fact that they're Canadian put you off if you are in the US, because I've had zero issues and gotten things pretty quickly, and it's always been reasonable shipping. So just a little plug there. I get nothing from that. But I made her this Erica dress in the modal. She loves it. It fits into her French wardrobe that she's trying to create. You know, I made her the black blazer, and then now she's got her navy wrap dress, and I think she's worn it quite a few times. So she already has this. I wanted her to have it at Thanksgiving, mostly because I put a popper, a snap, a clear one right in the center, which I do on all of my wrap dresses just to keep things in place. So you're not, you know, coming out. And so I wanted to be able to do that on her, and I wanted to make sure that the hem length was okay because I was kind of guessing a little bit. So anyway, she did get that early. She knows that that's an early Christmas gift. And again, she's worn it a ton, I think, since she has received it, because it's a navy wrap dress and you can dress that up, dress it down, however you want. So I was very happy to be able to do that for her and to create that for her. So that was an early Christmas gift for my mother. She already has it. I don't have it here to show you, just pictures of her in it. Okay, so that is my holiday sewing. I did it. Yay! And I did it pretty early. You know, I wasn't, this has all been done for quite a while. I was able to work on the Kelly jacket was the last thing of this haul that I got done, and I got that done last week. So I'm feeling really virtuous and pleased with myself. So yeah, all this week, well, I'm filming this. You guys are watching this. Hopefully I've already got the M8011 completely filmed and all done and have that all uploaded, because my plan is to have all videos uploaded. I want to be able to take off when my kids get off school until they go back to school, which is, gosh, they're off the 20th through like January 7th, I think they go back. No, 8th. It's a Tuesday. 7th, I think it's the 7th, January 7th. So they're off a long time. And I don't want to have to be filming while they're off school. I want to be able to be spending time with them. So my plan is to have all those videos filmed and uploaded, so you guys will miss not a thing. You won't even notice that I'm taking a break. So that was my goal. So that is what I am doing right now in preparation. Okay, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful holiday season. Spend a lot of time with your friends and loved ones, your family members, and just really enjoy this season. And the whole giving is, you know, the reason of the season. And I mean giving as in not just gifts and material things, but the greatest gift that was given to the world was given to us on Christmas, our Savior. And so I pray for peace and wonderful happiness for you all during this holiday season, although I know this can be an extremely tough time for a lot of people. So know that I'm also thinking of you as well. Okay, I will see you guys on Friday with the last of my epic fabric haul from my mentor. And then next week I've got, then you'll have more of the 8011 sew along. And then next week it'll be New Year's Eve, and I've got a year-end review, beginning, you know, New Year plans, type of video for you that I think might get kind of chatty. I haven't filmed it yet, but I've made notes, and so it could get a little chatty. So be prepared. All right, that's all I got today, guys. I hope you have a wonderful holiday, and I will see you all on Friday. Bye.